Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Mike Zakarian.
What's up, y'all? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday feels like Friday. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I had some Friday energy. Also, my mic sounds a little weird in my headphones. Anyways, who do we got here this morning? I see Sneeps up in these streets. We got Jump Shooter here. Federico's here. We the people. We got J Buzz. We got Common Man. We got the Hoggies in here. Veronica's here. Snoopaloop. Martins. Daniel's here. Honestly, D Rose, listen. Let's break the giveaway seal here. Like the stream, subscribe, but hashtag doubles. Hashtag the Bulls. Looking for foods here. The Common Man. Good to see everybody back in those streets. Also, let's go back to this. This was like the better vibe, right? This is a better vibe. But yeah, we'll fire up a little giveaway. We'll give a little choppy shotties here in a little bit. What a fun game, huh? Like a fun night of basketball. Fun nights all around. Unless, of course, you're Raptors fans or Pels fans. But the basketball itself was just far more enjoyable, right? Like, even though I guess the Heat-Hawks game wasn't really close, but the Lakers-Wolves game was close, but it was bad. Like, it was bad basketball. And for the most part, the games last night were a lot of fun. So we'll talk some hoops today. We'll do another underdog draft as well, since the time's running out to get those in, and I'm enjoying them, and I need to do 20 more. So we're gonna do another one. And then, yeah, let's talk a little hashtag content. Today, this is the only, no, that's not true. The 89 Cavs are back tonight at 7. Excusez-moi. 89 Cavs are back tonight at 7. We moved it from last night to tonight because there's no basketball tonight. We figured we could actually talk about what happened last night. So 89 Cavs returns. We'll be talking Zion. We'll be talking that incredible Kyle Kuzma thread. Like, incredible Kyle Kuzma thread. We're going to talk about that today as well. So we'll have that tonight. And then tomorrow we'll have the morning show. And I think that's it tomorrow. Maybe like a recorded video, but no live before lock since it goes throughout the weekend, right? So I'll do a live before lock-ish thing on Monday when the next game week tips off. But I'm excited. We have 2 Friday games left. And then we're 2 playing Friday games to figure out those 8 seeds, and then we'll go from there. Jump shoot. Yeah, we could talk. I thought I talked about this yesterday a little bit, saying how is Zion not mentally ready to play. I don't think it's fair to say he's the new Ben Simmons. I think we were talking about hamstrings yesterday, and that is the injury he's coming back from. And I do think there is like a mental hurdle with that, right? Where like you can do the things that you used to be able to do, but there is something in the back of your dome that's saying like, hey, this could pull any second. And I think that's pretty common. I mean, we saw Devin Booker's injury, right? It took Devin Booker a while to come back from that. And it wasn't the same exact injury. So I wouldn't call him the next Ben Simmons. The one thing I do think is, yeah, but who cares? So they're going to get the 8 seed and they get smoked in the first round. Like, I know you would like to see him out there, but if that is going to set them back at the beginning of the next season, I don't think it's worth it. The one thing I will say about it, though, it was Veronica actually shared this with me. There was a report coming out that like his stepdad is like doesn't want him out there because of the weight clause that was put in there. which I thought was a little bit more interesting. I'll be honest, like, when's the last time a family member being aggressively involved with their athlete was a good thing? Like, I don't remember many times where they're like, "Oh, dude, thank God Greg's brother was really involved," right? And I don't know. Maybe we only hear about the bad stuff. Maybe we only hear about the bad stuff. Yeah, D Rose, Daniel Rosenbaum says D Rose took a whole year off despite being cleared to play. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I don't know. Anytime a family like what was Kawhi's uncle's name? I'm trying to think. LeVar Ball. I mean, I guess like LeVar Ball, we've gone so far that it's now a good thing. I don't know if that was a good thing when he was on ESPN as much as he was, but maybe it was. It was good for the brand, right? Now, that's the only reason we talk about LiAngelo. Jalen Brunson's dad. Hey, Garen. Okay, so this is a good example, but also Google Rick Brunson. Also Google Rick Brunson. Uh, yeah, that's a little throwback. Here we go. Mike says GM State said, all right, Serena and Venus's dad. Okay. Yeah, but Giannis, yeah, I guess Giannis's family, but I would argue that Giannis is the one that's like in complete control in that scenario, right? It's not like Thanasis is calling all the shots. So I feel like it's a little different. If Thanasis was calling all the shots, then I'd be like, okay, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, that's just something I was thinking about. We're talking about overbearing family members. Yes, Eric, welcome. Welcome. It was just in regards to Zion and Zion's stepdad being involved. But yeah, so there was that. I'm gonna share. Actually, I'll share the link towards the end. I did something stupid. Today, yesterday around the Kyle Kuzma thread that we'll talk about after we talk about the games. But here we go. Let's remind the people here: like the stream, subscribe. Hashtag doubles. Snoopaloop said, I agree with the mental hurdle after you were healthy. I got hit in the face pitching, and it took a while to get back on the mound mentally. Yeah, dude, I totally get that. I played a little D3 college baseball. I played a little baseball, and I was a second baseman, and I got absolutely cleaned out. My third baseman, who my roommate Rock, love him, he bobbled the ball. Right, bobbled the ball on a double play ball, and then fired a rope over. And I was playing second, and I got my clock cleaned by the runner coming in. Spikes up, baby, spikes up. I actually still have a little bit of nerve damage in the top of my foot, like Mr. Deeds. There was a throwback to Mr. Deeds, where it gets a little tingly from just getting absolutely spiked. Just these like daggers came through, and then I was out. I was out for probably only like 2 weeks or so. I think I missed like one full week and a half of baseball. And I was very jumpy, even though I was healthy and ready to go. And it's not like that. I could get hit there again. If anything, if I get hit like that again, it's not going to hurt as much. But my like on any double play ball, I was jumping off the bag. I was jumping off the bag like as fast as I could, which is not always the best thing. So that, yeah, I totally get it. And am I comparing myself to Zion? Absolutely. But yeah, I totally get that. Snoop said, so I moved to third for a while and then got hit in the face again, broke my face for a second time. Good Lord. You couldn't pay me to play third base. I'm telling you that right now. Mark Linkhorn in the house. What's up, Mark? Good to see you here. Santa's Boy says, who's better, Kuz or Dinwiddie? At first I thought Kuz, but honestly, I think it's pretty close. Yeah, I think they both win because we're talking about them in April. They both get a W there. That's a good, I think Kuz is probably a little bit better. Fernandez said, you got hit in the face with the baseball and was never the same. Had to abandon my little baseball dreams at 10 years old. There you go. Yeah, I was notorious for getting hit by pitches. That didn't really freak me out, though. I usually stayed. I don't know why. Probably because I never took it in the face. I think the worst one I had was, so you know how like if a pitch is coming inside and you think you're going to get hit, you always turn in, right? You always turn in, catch it right there, right? There was one time a ball was coming inside and I thought I was a little late and I thought I could get out of the way. And I went like this to get out and I took it square, like right here, right in the ribs. And I lost my, I just like couldn't breathe for like 5 minutes. Garen, great point. Only one of them is in the top shot 50. There you go, baby. All right. We're now almost 10 minutes in. I haven't talked about the games last night. Let's do Toronto, Chicago first. Use Levine balled. We'll do the stats. We'll do the stats first, then talk about it. So the Bulls won 109-105 after being down big. I think they were down like 11 at halftime, and I think the lead stretched to 17 or 19. DeRozan had 23 and 7, but he was not even the best DeRozan on the court last night. Vooch had 14 and 13. I know Stan was trying to victory lap his 14 points. You're right, Stan. Vooch did have 14 points, and that was more than Wendell Carter Jr. Levine had 39 and 6. And then on the bench, nobody really did anything. Kobe White got 9 and 5. And then Pat Williams had 10 and 2. On the Raptors side of things, Fred VanVleet, man, 26, 12, and 8. He had a solid game. He took a lot of shots, but went 7 for 13 from 3. Holy shit. Siakam had 32, 9, and 6. You got OG, he had 13, which I feel like he had 9 in like the first 3 minutes, and then that was it after that. And then Scotty Barnes with 19 and 10. So Toronto goes home early. Let's do Chicago first, right? Chicago first. That a good win for them, man. The story of the night was DeRozan's child, who great quote after the game, where DeRozan was like, "You can miss like one day of school to come to the game," and I'm glad they did. She screamed at every single free throw, like bloody murder, like the loudest. I mean, you could hear it. It was so loud. Doris Burke commented on it, and they went 18 for 36 from the line. They missed half of their free throws. Like, she was the MVP. She was the absolute MVP, and that was like wild to see. Top Shot Tesla said, "Can't believe the Rap Stadium announcer cost Raptors an NBA champ." Wait, what do you mean? What did I miss there? D-Rose saying Levine is very good. Excited to see what he can do. It's just him in the backcourt. All due respect to DeMar. Yeah, I mean, Levine was cooking. So Chicago now takes on Miami. They go to Miami. I'm going to throw this out there. Does Miami want to win this second game? Like, is Miami excited about, like, knowing who Miami is, right? That they went to the Eastern Conference Finals last year. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, they went to the finals. Does Miami want to win this game against Chicago? Do they want to be the 8th seed and then go to Milwaukee? And then assume, I mean, maybe they are delusional enough to think that they could give Milwaukee a run. But do they kind of just like, you know what? Let's finish 10th. Or no, let's finish 9th. Let's go get some picks. You know, let's rebuild. Let's blow it up. I'm curious how they're going to handle it. Jimmy Butler wants to win. He always wants to beat Chicago. That's true. Revenge narrative. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I can't see Jimmy or Spoelstra. I can't see anybody actually tanking. But I was thinking about that a little bit more. Like, I don't know. I kind of like Chicago. And we keep giving, sorry, the headphones are too warm. We keep giving Miami so much credit for being this like tough, gritty team that like grinds out W. They've been bad. They've like been bad this year. They're not a good basketball team. So they shouldn't be favored more than by like 2 points in this game. We'll see though. We'll see. They need to get a little bit more, of offense from DeRozan, I think, if the Bulls are going to move on. All right. People are saying, so Nick Nurse was mad about DeRozan's daughter. That's hilarious. So why? Because you can't be loud? I mean, I get it. If she was like screaming obscenities, that's one thing, right? She was just screaming. The MC always shushes the crowd before free throws. He or one of the players or coaches should have told the crowd to get loud. That's true. That is true, Tesla. See, I like this. So you're not complaining about the daughter. You're just saying the team should have risen up together. I mean, the crowd should have risen up together. That's a good take. I like that take, Tesla. That's the right one, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I think you are getting paid millions of dollars and you have no one defending you and you practice this shot all of the time. I think you should be able to hit free throws if people are screaming very loudly. I don't know. That's my take. If the 9-year-old broke you mentally, I don't think you were going to do any damage anyways. So we can talk about Toronto. This was the last run for Toronto, I would imagine. Nick Nurse is definitely deuces. I'll be curious what they do, like with Fred VanVleet in the offseason. I'm assuming we're going to get a bunch more OG rumors. Siakam, I feel like is there. I think he'll still be there. Sorry, Al Epis was saying rookie mistake. I think he meant it was a joke. It's like huge rookie mistake. And Tesla was saying this game perfectly encompasses the Raptors season. Huge underachievement. Yeah, I know it was bad. It was bad. I had such high hopes for them. I think I had them finishing like sixth. Also, my camera feels like it's a little bang. I thought they had so much depth and they just couldn't string it together. I think there was a lot of hope too that Scotty Barnes was going to take a massive leap in his second year. And Barnes is still great. I think Barnes is a great player that they're going to build around. But I think we all were just like, dude, he is him. He's going to have a monster year. But I don't know. Ming says blow up the rap teams or make slight trades this offseason. What are the slight trades though? Like I don't see them making a slight move that all of a sudden bolts them into contender. You have Fred VanVleet who is going to go get a huge bag. So Toronto has to maybe not a huge bag, but a big bag. And Toronto has to decide if it's going to be their bag or not. You have Siakam who's like, I mean, he's not old, but he's not young, right? So I still think they keep Siakam. You keep like Siakam, Barnes, and OG maybe, or maybe OG moves. Yeah, I don't know. Santa's saying trade Freddie, Siakam, and OG build around Scotty. Yeah, I don't know. And I mean, it does seem like Nick Nurse is gone, right? It does seem like Nick Nurse is gone. So who knows where he lands? Maybe he goes and does TV a little bit. Siakam and a pick for Tyler Hero. Who says no? Siakam and a pick? No. Toronto says no. Siakam's better than Hero. Oh, Hero and a pick. Okay, Hero and a pick. Yeah, that's closer. Hero and a pick is something, especially if it's this year's first round pick and assuming you guys lose this game to Chicago. I feel like that's a little bit interesting. JJL says, I still scream like a girl at any team who's playing against my team. Don't even care the sport. Love it. Love that. Love that. But anyways, kudos to Chicago. No kudos to Toronto. Toronto's donezo. On to the offseason. More rumors. Sorry, Toronto fans. I was rooting for the Raps. Is Pirtle free too? I'm not sure what Pirtle's situation is. Yeah, Masai turned down 3 first-round picks for freaking OG. I know that's not going to look great there. But whatever. Masai's won a chip. He can do whatever he wants. He got Kawhi to come to Toronto. He can do whatever he wants. All right, let's look at the second game. The second game was fun. I had a great time watching the second game. I found myself rooting for both teams. There's just a lot of likable guys on these squads. SGA, Giddey, Brandon Ingram, Trey Murphy was on fire in the first half, then kind of disappeared. We got a big Giannis Valanciunas game. Let's take a look at the statistical analysis of that game. So OKC won 123-119, and this was close, 118, excuse me, the whole way. And they kind of got, so Jalen Williams, the one who's going to finish second in Rookie of the Year voting. Dude, I felt like he missed 45 open three-pointers in the corner. He went 0 for 5 from 3. Going 11, 4, and 2. So, like, that is the worst game that you're going to get from him. However, it still felt like he was pretty impactful. SGA, who got absolutely locked up by Herbie Jones, absolutely locked up in the first half. I think he finished the first half with 7 points. And then in the third quarter, I think they were down 6 going into halftime. In the third quarter, SGA comes out and just goes ham. He finished the game with 32 points. He went 8 for 8 from the line, 11 for 22 from the field, 32, 5, and 3, and then 3 big steals and a block as well. And you know what, though? Like, as dominant as SGA was, and he got, like, the big bucket down the stretch, he hit this incredible shot where he's, like, takes some contact, he's off balance, falling away, and nails the bucket, gives him a 2-point lead, or tied the game. I think it was a 2-point lead. And then goes 4 for 4 from the line with under 10 seconds left to seal the deal. But Giddey was the guy. Giddey was the guy last night that, like, kept him in it in the first half, going 31, 10, and 9. And then can you believe we've gone this long without dropping a little Doherty reporty? Dude, Dort Report and Giddey were carrying him in the first half. So Dort went, what was his final line from 3? He went 8 for 14 from the field, 4 for 8 from 3. The best thing about Dort, man, is when that he's got such arc on those threes. So when it goes in, it is just like, mwah, it looks beautiful. But when this dude misses, it is some of the most egregious misses. There was like a 5-on-4 run that was happening. I think I forget who it was, either CJ or Ingram. Somebody went for a drive, got knocked down, and then like stayed down. There's a lot of contact. And then there you have a 5-on-4, and Dort, like in transition, pulls up for 3. And then it's just Paul George energy in the bubble, smashes the backboard, absolutely smashes it. It was hilarious. Lindsay was saying, did you know there's a user named Dort Report? Which one of you is it? Yeah, that was brought to my attention as well. I don't know. I don't know who that is, but it's great. On the Pelican side of things too. So Herb Jones, not only was he pretty solid defensively, but he went 25-5 in that game. Brandon Ingram had 37-6. And then Trey Murphy, like I was saying, he went 4 for 10 from 3, dropped 21. Jonas, too, 16 points, 18 boards. Had to sit the last couple of minutes. I don't know if that was an injury or what was happening. But yeah, man, that game was fun. I do think, like, I just love SGA so much. He's so fun to watch. That I did find myself rooting for OKC, especially because of my underdog bags. I've got so much SGA. So was really hoping that they sneak into the playoffs. And that sets up a fun game. That sets up a fun game between Oklahoma City and Minnesota. And Minnesota is the best team, right? Minnesota, or the better team of the two, I think. There's just too much talent, right? Mike Conley, Karl-Anthony Towns, Rudy Gobert, Anthony Edwards. Like, those 4 are better than the 4 that OKC has. But vibes, you know what I mean? Like, you just don't know what you're going to get from, sorry, I should have said Kyle Anderson too. You don't know what you're going to get from Rudy, you know, and you don't know how the team's going to respond to Rudy being out there. I imagine, like, they're at home. They just lost a tough one. Oklahoma City has less rest. They have to travel. And like we saw, so Jonas goes for 16 and 18, right? And I was thinking about this morning. So Oklahoma City basically doesn't play bigs. They have the other Jalen Williams, Jaylin, Jalen Williams. Then they have Dario Saric. All right. Jonas Valanciunas ate him up, 16 and 18. Now you get Rudy and you get Karl-Anthony Towns. Like, you could make the argument. You could throw Jalen Williams, the smaller one, on Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns is an awesome offensive player, but he's not like down banging on the block. So I feel like Jalen Williams could square him up. And then you're going to have to put the other Jalen Williams on Rudy, which is not an ideal matchup. And then like Dort gets Ant-Man maybe. So I don't know. This game's crazy. Like, you could tell me, wow, J7 said he woke up for one. That's huge. You could tell me that Minnesota beats them by 25, that they win in overtime, that they lose by 25, or lose in overtime. Like, I think all of those scenarios are on the table. I'm nervous for Minnesota in a close game, just based on having a lead in LA and blowing the lead, like falling apart in the fourth quarter, not being able to hit a shot, not really doing anything. I wonder if the device tightens up a little bit, if it gets close. I probably shouldn't be doing that. But yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. Starting 2 different Jalen Williams is just next level. Yeah, it is. Rudy is not going to tear anyone up offensively. Yeah, but I mean more so like on the glass. I just feel like I feel like they're not going to get a rebound. So even if Rudy only takes like 4 shots, I could see him doing some Clint Capella type shit, right? Where it's just like 6 points, 25 rebounds. And I don't like Rudy, but I do think that is like a weird matchup. But this OKC team is weird, so who knows, man? Who knows? Let me know in the chat. So who do you got? Let's do the East first. I didn't really do this. You have Heat or Bulls? Heat or Bulls? Pull it in the chat, which is put it in the chat, which is a reminder to like the stream, subscribe, #doubles, and we'll give away a little top shotty moment here in a little bit. Also cool. We're up over 8,852 subscribers now, by the way. Grinding out to 10K. We're getting a little bit closer now. We're excited about that. Gotta hit 9K next week. And then I don't know, maybe a month. By the NBA finals, I want to be at 10K. I want to be going to the moon. All right, let's see. What do we got here? I'm seeing Heat, Bulls. Oh, wait, all right. So 2-1 Bulls, 3-1 Bulls, 4-1 Bulls, 4-2 Heat. So far, we've got 2 Heat votes. Both Heat votes are from Heat fans, Veronica and Stan Loves. No one else has the Heat there. Federico was saying, is Gobert going to play? Yeah, Gobert is going to play, they said. Fernandez saying you can't hide it. This is the second show now that you've praised Rudy. You love him. Well, you know what? In honor of that, let's... A regular season Randall. Well, Ronick says I'm looking forward. I love, dude, the turn on Bam in Miami is rough. The Raps are bad. That's pretty good. Yeah, a lot of bull. All right, here we go. Some more heat coming in. Heat. All right, the heat are coming in. Nouns over verbs. That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm so excited. Like just getting a taste of that. Okay, just last night's basketball in general. I'm very excited for what we got coming for the playoffs. So when it's these types of games, what do we have? I'm gonna pull up the Saturday schedule here. Saturday. All right, so Saturday, right? We got Brooklyn at Philly at 1:00, and this is what's beautiful too. This is like Christmas Day, where the games are spread out throughout the entirety of the day. I love this. I love it so much. So we've got Brooklyn and Philly at 1:00. Will Mikal Bridges get some revenge when Philly traded him on draft night for somebody who's not in the league anymore? Then we get Atlanta at Boston at 3:30. Can Trae Young overcome his hair? That's at Boston. That's game one. Then we have the new Knicks and Cavs, which is going to be the spiciest series, I think. Knicks Cavs is going to be the spiciest of series. That's at 6:00. And then the nightcap, which thank God, because it's a West Coast game, but they didn't put it on at like midnight. Golden State at Sacramento. That's how we end on Saturday. And then Sunday, we start with Lakers and Memphis. Then you got Milwaukee, whoever's the 8th seed. Then we get Clips and Phoenix. And then the last game of the night is very late at 10:30, but at least it's after Succession is over. We've got Nuggets and whoever the 8th seed is. So I am excited. This is fun stuff. All right. D-Rose said, actually, the Heat should run the Bulls off the court, and this is just the type of letdown loss the Bulls have done all season. Well, you know what, though? Wow, Heat by 13, says Farmer Phil. The Brunson against Mitchell preview a few games back got me hyped. Yeah, this is going to be fun. I know everybody's like, dude, you hate Donovan Mitchell. No, I'm excited about this, man. I saw Jack Settleman tweet something out like about how the Cavs just don't have a fifth guy, right? So they're starting five when you look at who they're going to be rolling out there. It is, Donovan and Garland in the backcourt, and the front court it's Allen and Mobley. That's a great four, but then the fifth is Isaac Okoro. And I think it was the Zach Lowe podcast was saying that Okoro's actually been shooting, or maybe it's Bill Simmons. Okoro's been shooting something like 40% from three, even though it's not on high volume, but he's still chucking when he gets out there. And he's a top tier defender, but he is kind of he's not an offensive threat. And then you have Karis LeVert coming off the bench, Rubio. So I don't know. The depth thing might be real. The Knicks situation, though, has anybody heard anything about Julius Randle? Fernandez, you have any Randle boots on the ground? Well, I guess I'm boots on the ground. I'm in the city. I haven't heard anything about Julius's availability, and I think that is a problem. Like, I know we like to make fun of Randle, but if Randle's not out there, I don't think the Knicks can get through. All right, Fernandez says yes, but then doesn't finish the sentence. What's the word? What's the word on Julius? Because I do think if he's not there, that's a problem. Begley said he's still not taking contact in practice. Yeah, man, that's tough. That's tough. I don't think they could see. Oh, did you see that clip of Julius Randle's kid tackling one of his teammates to get the ball? I didn't see that, but that reminds me, dude. So I think for those of you that were here from the beginning, because I haven't done this in like over a year and a half, I think, but I like had a part-time gig, like babysitting a kid. They needed it was a family that knew the family my wife worked with, and they were like, he was a 6-year-old kid. They were like, he just needs a dude around him. He needs a male presence, they said. And there was this hilarious moment where we like took him to hockey once, and he seemed just skating around. I have a video of it somewhere. He seemed skating around, and he just casually like gets up behind somebody and just like throws his stick down at the skates, like just kind of like just and takes him out. It was bad sportsmanship, but one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I don't think he's expected to miss multiple games. So he's not taking contact yet, but you don't think he's going to play. You think he's only going to miss game one? Yeah, I don't know. I think I still take the Cavs to get out of the first round, but I think it goes 7. Like if you told me the Knicks won in 6 or 7, I'd believe that. I think these teams are pretty evenly matched. Mobley against Mitchell Robinson is going to be kind of fun, only because they're just both defensive monsters. But I guess it really is going to be Allen versus Mitchell Robinson. But that series is super fun. Yeah, all right, let's do it I didn't do it for this one. Thunder or Wolves? Who do you have? Thunder or Wolves? Put that into the chat. Thunder. Lightning in the thunder. Yeah, put that into the chat. I'm also going to jump into one of those dances on Underdog. We're going to keep talking about it, though. We're going to keep talking about it. So we'll keep talking about like hoops and playoffs and stuff as we go. But if you are in the underdog streets, underdogfantasy.com, go ahead, get into the dance. I'm going to do it right now. Let's jump into this one. Yeah, jump into the dance right now. And if you haven't signed up for Underdog, you can do it using promo code HOLD, HOLD. Gives you a 100% deposit bonus match up to $100. All right, here we go. OKC because of the vibes. Thunder, OKC Thunder. Wolves, says Garen. OKC Thunder, Wolves. Pulling for the Thunder, more entertaining team, Thunder. I wonder if most people, that's how they're feeling. That the Thunder, they enjoy watching a little bit more, but that the Wolves, I think the Wolves are the better team. I think the Wolves are going to win. I'll be rooting for OKC because I just love SGA, man. I love SGA. He has like quickly become my favorite player. All right, here we go. Who do we have in this draft? Baller Blade, Swags, Eagles, Mike Zacks. That's me, baby. Killer B. Is Killer B one of y'all? And then Sly Tomato. So I'll be picking number 4. Yeah. Is anybody taking the, I know I'm just like asking about series now. Is anybody taking the like the Beam Kings in the first round, or is everybody taking the Warriors? I feel like if it was more 50-50, I'd be taking the Warriors, but the fact that everybody's just straight up picking the Kings and like forgetting that they can't win on the road. Like Andrew Wiggins hasn't played since January. Oh, damn. Sorry, Paul. Don't worry. I'll be drafting all freaking day. Kings in 5. All right. Regulator says Kings in 5. Holy shit. Is anybody else taking Sacramento? I feel like everyone is just taking Golden State. And I mean, yeah, I get it. Golden State defending champs. They've been here. They've got the best player on the court in Steph. Like their 5's legit. Oh, breaking news. Expert Angle. Hi. I want to offer promotion of your channel. Viewers, followers, views, chatbots. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Auto on. Incredibly flexible and convenient order management panel. Everything is in your hands. Turn it on. Turn it off. Customize. Go to dogehype.com. That's incredible. All right, we're on the clock here with the 4th pick. It went Jokic, Giannis, Tatum. I'm going to skip Embiid. We're going KD. I need some more KD exposure, so we're taking KD with my first pick here. Chicken Ferg saying, no McDaniel to guard Shea will be a challenge for the Wolves, but should have experience to advance. Yeah, I wonder if they put Ant-Man on SGA. Conley can't do it. Ant-Man's a defender. I wonder if they do it. You know what? Okay, people taking Sacramento. Zach saying Golden State. What did Veronica said? I'm going to be weird. Take the Kangs. Golden State in 4. JJL says is expert angle porn. Now they make it seem like it's something, and then it's Doge hype. All right. D-Rose says, as a team shareholder, I'm intrigued by expert angles ideas. There you go. We need to get them in the Zoom. All right. Let's see. We're almost on the clock here. Would love to see Devin Booker fall. Maybe Killer B takes Embiid here. Oh, we got a Bandy sighting. What's up, big dog? There we go. Takes Drew Holiday. Beautiful. So we start KD, Devin Booker. I love that. I love it. I want more Suns now. Because the thing that I like about the Suns, I know we've talked about this, right? Where like if a team sweeps or wins in 5, and that's your big stack, it might be hard to get through. What I like about the Suns is I feel like the Clippers are frisky enough that they steal 1 or 2 games, especially if Paul George comes back. And then they get Denver, and I don't think they're going to sweep Denver either. So I feel like they're going to be playing a full allotment of minutes throughout the rounds. So I like that. I like that for my stacks. I feel okay. Chicken Frick says I feel bad for the Kangs. The Warriors will smack them, especially with no real travel. I guess. I don't know if they're going to smack them. I will say if the Kings lose the first game, screwed. Like the most pressure on game 1. But maybe because nobody's picking them, nobody seems to like them. Maybe they go out there and while out. All right, so we went D-Book, KD. I'm wondering, hey, getting a little East Coast here. I might try to go. If AD is here, I might take an AD one-off and then try to get Donovan Mitchell with my next pick. I think that is how I'm going to approach. All right, maybe we're just going to take DeAndre. I don't really want to take DeAndre Ayton here. Let's get a LeBron James one-off, and then we'll try to get Donovan Mitchell with this next pick. Yeah, it's so much. It's so funny how everybody's been talking about that. How like they don't have to back to the travel for Golden State and Sacramento about how like nobody like they can sleep in their own bed and stuff. But that also benefits Sacramento, right? Like Sacramento also when they go to Golden State gets to do that. But yeah, I don't know. Jimmy Peacock, we're talking about your Kings, baby. How are you feeling going into the playoffs? How are you feeling? James says bonus. What does this mean? What does that mean? Also, remember, like the stream, subscribe, hashtag the Bulls. There it is, doubles. All right, is Donovan still in the? Okay, we needed to get to Donovan here, or I could get DeAndre Ayton and just get 3 Suns. But if I do that, I'm really actually I might do that. There we go. This is going to be my stack, and then I'm going to try to get some second tier Celtics bros. Yeah, I know his usage is so down, but I do think like he's still going to be a double guy. My bigger concern, I now have to get like we'll see. We'll see. Now I don't have to think about the Suns anymore, which I kind of like. I kind of like that. I can confirm that SoCal and Sac are in the same time zone. I live in California for your reference. There you go, Merkemice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is the hard-hitting journalism I'm looking for people in the chat. That was good. All right. I don't think Donovan Mitchell is going to be there when I pick again. I am rooting for Marcus Smart. I would like to go like Marcus Smart and Time Lord with my next 2 picks if I can. However, if Donovan Mitchell is there, we'll go Mitchell Mobes. But I imagine one of these next 3 picks is going to be Donovan. I have so much Donovan exposure that I don't. Yeah, there goes Donovan off the board. It's crazy, man. The people just De'Aaron Fox has been slipping so much. But all right, Bobby Portis is off the board. I would really like to take Marcus Smart here. Would really like to take Marcus Smart. That would help me. I like that I have KD and LeBron, though. Those are like 2 top-tier wings. LeBron should be in a dogfight of a series. Unless the grit... there we go. All right, so Fox goes off the board. We're going to take Marcus Smart here. And then we'll probably take Robert Williams or Al Horford with the next one. Tommy's saying Brunsanity. Yeah. I mean, Jalen Brunson is going to be a great play. I do not have enough Jalen Brunson. But part of it is because of how much Donovan Mitchell I have. That has, like, slowed down what I've been doing for sure. All right. Killer B slowing us down. Killer B takes Mobley. I would love, man. Now I'm nervous. Robert Williams isn't going to make it. I could slide Tomato if he takes it big. Might be Robert. Killer B probably doesn't take it big. I would like Robert. Wow, he took Al Horford over Robert Williams. I hate that. Does Killer B have any Celtics? All right, no. So I should be able to get Robert Williams here. Otherwise, you're going to get a little Adam Sandlin from not Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore. Here comes the putter throw. Killer B, don't you do it. Don't you do it like that, Killer B. Don't you do it like that, Killer B. Oh, no, he's going to time out. Come on. No, don't sign me, bro. Okay, he takes Michael Porter. Robert Williams, there we go. We love this. So we've got 3 Suns, 2 Celtics. I like that with a LeBron one-off. So that's my final. I want Suns Celtics finals. That's what I'm looking for here. My next pick, if Brunson is still there, Brunson or Garland, I would love to get here. Also wouldn't hate doing something like a Wiggins and Draymond or a Wiggins and Poole, something like that. I also think, like, if you do think the Wolves are going to win, you can get Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns with, like, your last 2 picks. And even if they only play in the first round, that still helps you get out of the first round because you're getting 2 superstars like that. All right, so after Robert Williams, we went Derek White and Tyrese Maxey. And then Tobias Harris. I don't know. There's a chance Garland or Brunson gets back to me. I would love that as a one-off. I would love a little Brunsanity. Come on, baby. Give it to my baby. And then maybe, oh no, Derek White's already off the board. I was going to say another Celtic would have been nice too, but I'm not going to force that. I don't need to force Grant Williams, if you will. All right, regular season Randall off the board. All right, all I need is one of Swaggy or Eagles not to take one of those guards. As long as one of those guards are there, we vibe. And then with my next pick, it'll probably be Andrew Wiggins, Mikal Bridges, or Jimmy Buckets, if I can get one of those guards first. This is tricky, though. Tricky. Swaggy's up. Come on, Swags. Foster says, I didn't take Robert Williams because you're my guy, and this is my first draft, and I don't know my dude, which team are you? Which team are you, Brian? Thank you for not taking him, though. Also, shout out B. Foster being in here. I love B. Foster. Yeah, you got to let me know what team you are. All right, so Garland went, then Wiggins went. So we're going to take Brunson. We're going to throw a little Brunsanity on there, get another guard. Now we're rooting for the Knicks in the first round. We're not taking any more Cavs. And then, I don't know, maybe Mikal Bridges would be sweet if he falls back to me, but I don't know. Wait, I need to know which one. B. Foster, which one are you? You ball it? No, are you Killer B? You got to be Killer B. All right, so you get Drew Holiday, Jamal Murray. All right, you got Jamal Murray, Michael Porter. You got 2 Nugs. And then you got Anthony Edwards. We got some Embiid, Mobley. All right. And you take, all right, so now do you try to get Karl Anthony Towns with that next pick? Killer B, yeah, there we go. Fernandez is happy I took Brunson. All right. All right, here we go. So Mikal Bridges off the board. Take whoever you want here, Killer B. Don't feel like you have to do me any favors. All right, Russ. I've been taking Russ kind of late, too. Russ has been falling. And you paired that up with Kawhi, right? I like that. That's a good pick there. All right, let's get Jimmy Butler, even though I'm nervous that they just lose to the Bulls here. I really am nervous they lose to the Bulls. Also, remember, like the stream. Oops, wrong thing. Like the stream, subscribe, hashtag the Bulls. After this draft, we're going to wrap it up here, and then we'll stay tuned for the 89 Cavs a little bit later tonight. Also, you know what I wanted to do? I'm going to share a link in the chat. I need everybody to go watch this weird-ass video that I did yesterday, which I really liked. I thought it was really weird and bizarre. It was about the Kyle Kuzma thread, which we haven't really talked about yet. I did a dramatic reading of the Twitter thread. So I'm going to drop a link in there. I'm going to drop the Twitter in there too. Because I need people. I think this was funny, but clearly the world didn't, which is okay. I'll be fine. But I need you guys just go pump it, right? Especially if you're an oversubscribed. Like you're invested in this now. You know what I'm saying? All right, hold on. Let me find it. Here we go. I'm going to drop this in there. Everybody go like it, share it, touch it, do all the things. Do all the things. All right, with my next pick. So we've got 3 guards. We got 3 Suns, 2 Celtics, and then one-offs of the Heat with Jimmy Butler, Jalen Brunson, and LeBron. All right, and I'm at 9-4 here. So I guess I take Bam. I'll take Bam here, and then I'll really be pissed if the Heat lose. But that at least gives me a little, a little run together with some bigs. We'll have Jimmy Butler and Bam. So that's God. If they lose to the Bulls, this lineup is dead. D-E-D, dead. And the way this works too, so you get scoring for 1 guard, 1 wing, 1 big, and then 3 flex, I believe. So even if they got eliminated, I still got plenty. And then because I didn't draft any Wolves, let's look at Killer B's lineup. So Drew, Jamal, Russ, oh, you took SGA. Oh, I was ready to take SGA with my next pick, Killer B. Nice pick. Nice pick, SGA. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I will take Grant Williams as my last pick, even though that feels like just lighting money on fire. I could take, but then it gives me a 3rd Celtic. And I'm going to do that, especially because I probably lose LeBron in the first round anyways, Let's just do Grant. Let's do Grant. Fired up. All right, Killer B's final squad. Drew, Jamal, Russ, SGA, Kawhi, MPJ, Ant-Man, Ingram, Embiid, Mobs. Although Killer B, Ingram is eliminated, Killer B. They lost last night. All right, my final squad. We had Book, Smart, Brunson, KD, LeBron, Jimmy Bucks, Grant Williams, DeAndre Ayton, Time Lord, Bam. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right, let's do this giveaway. Giveaway. If you win, shoot me a DM at Mike Zakarian on Twitter or in the Discord. Here we go. Also, if you don't DM me, I don't send it because I do forget. Milo coming in huge, even though he gave me a thumbs down on my announcement yesterday. And speaking of that, too, if you didn't watch Shot Tank last night, it was on TST's channel. We did a big deep dive into the redemption packs that are coming down the pipe on Monday. I also did a video on that. I think it went up yesterday, so you can go check that out, which really was just informational, not really strategery. But that's it. We're going to call it. So no basketball tonight. We get to have the night off. except you got to come watch the 89 Cavs at 7 o'clock. And then we'll be back on Friday morning with a little NBA bit. We'll do some more first round predictions and all that stuff. So I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. If you are in the Northeast, enjoy it. It's beautiful. It is 74 degrees already. You love to see it. All right, we are out.